Did you know there's a way to earn dividends from Bitcoin? This video is not financial advice, nor is it a recommendation. Please do your own due diligence before investing into anything. REX Shares just made a way for retail investors like you and me to get regular dividends and exposure to Bitcoin. When you invest your cash into CEPI, they buy stocks of companies that invest into crypto. Then they write covered calls against those stocks to generate their monthly dividends and pay for their fee of 0.85%. Their holdings include some of the companies you'd expect, like MicroStrategy, Coinbase, and Marathon, but includes some others you probably wouldn't have guessed, like Visa, Tesla, and Fiserv. I'll show their equity holdings on the screen, but they appear to have companies not only invested in crypto, but are adjacent to crypto in the form of finance companies like Visa and MasterCard. Remember, no matter where you hold your crypto, if you ever want to turn it back into fiat currency, you still have to run it through a bank, which probably uses MasterCard or Visa for their debit and credit cards. CEPI is still new, having only started trading in December of 2024, so it's still too early to judge its price action alone at this point, but we can check to see if NAV erosion has occurred since inception. On the screen is the price return versus total return. We do see a significant difference between the two, which shows the effect of the dividends paid out. Both the price and total returns are negative thus far, but that could just be because the market has been going down since the beginning of the year. When I checked the total returns between dividends, I saw that it was negative between X dates, which shows they never recovered the dividends paid out from the previous month. This would indicate NAV erosion has occurred. In spite of all these facts, again, it is still a bit early to judge its performance, and the market has been going down for a little bit now, so it could just be that the market is tanking so bad that this ETF really just can't perform well in this current environment. With only 3 months of dividends to go off of, it has already paid out a dividend yield of 12.59% and a total amount of dividends of $4.74, so you are still getting income from this ETF if you bought at inception. While the performance of this ETF doesn't look so good right now as the market is going down, once we do eventually hit a bottom, if we haven't hit it already, this would be something that, if the market remains flat for a number of years, could generate you more returns than a growth stock, which may or may not return anything in a flat environment. Bitcoin has been making a surprise recovery recently, so this could be good for stocks like MicroStrategy, Marathon Holdings, and some of the other Bitcoin mining companies that are on the holdings list for this ETF. Remember, those companies pretty much derive all of their share value from the value of the Bitcoins they currently hold and or mine from their operations. Of course, some of that value is in the data centers and the mining devices they actually use, but either way, it will be heavily influenced in share price by the price of Bitcoin. Do you think CEPI is a buy? Why or why not? Tell us in the comment section down below. If you like this video, you might also enjoy this one here on the screen. Subscribe to join the Cash Flow Club and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single video.